Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Louise from Wildflower Wool, and as you guys can see, I'm in a different spot this week. Um, if you missed last week, you may have missed that I had a fall and I have got a broken kneecap again. So I am hanging out for the next few days with my daughter, who is in the background cooking supper. So we're going to just chat while she cooks, and we'll just chat about our regular things. We've got the yarn that you guys voted for, and yeah, it's a little sorry. Okay, we're going to talk about the yarn that you guys voted for this week's project, and then I'll talk about the hat that it's going to be. So the project for this week is going to be a hat because the Fiber Friends are doing a one skein challenge for the month of March. So I'm going to cast on a project that will be dual purpose. It'll work for Fiber Friends. So the two balls of yarn that I had that would make a good hat pattern. One's a worsted, one's a bulky. So I'm not sure if you guys were voting on the weight or the color, but the gray is Samora Loops and Threads Impeccable, and it's cool gray, I'm pretty sure. Pale gray, which is just like a dove gray. 100% acrylic from Michaels, worsted weight. The other ball was this really pretty yellow. It probably came from Michaels too. And what is it? Bernat Softy Chunky. So a bulky weight. They say this is a 6, a number 6, a super bulky, and it's also 100% acrylic. So I think, I don't know, some people were voting on the weight because there was a couple of comments saying go with the chunky because there's a better chance I will get it finished, which is entirely true. But there was a lot of comments of go with yellow because it looks like spring and we need all the spring we can get right now because it is March and spring should be just around the corner, even though it is snowing out as we're chatting. And apparently this weekend, there's supposed to be more snow coming. It seems every weekend this will be the third weekend in a row, we've ended up with a snowstorm. So this is what you were voting for, gray or the really pretty yellow color. I love this yellow. It's called Glowing Gold, if you like yellow at all. So this is what you were voting for. So it was pretty close. It was pretty close all day long. You guys had options of voting on Instagram stories, Instagram post, Wildflower Wool's Facebook page, and here on the YouTube channel. So I counted up all of the votes not that long ago, and it was close. It was another one of those nights where 2 people would vote gray, 3 people would vote yellow. Then there'd be 3 votes for gray, and it just kept evening out, and then one would be up a vote or 2, and then it would even out, and then this one would be up a vote or 2, and it would even out. So I counted absolutely all of them. I'm just reading Autumn's comment about, yes, breaking my knee yet again. This is the third time in 223, third time in 5 years I have broken this leg or this knee. So yeah, probably not very good odds. Definitely need something. A house in Florida, I'm thinking, might be the answer. But anyways, okay. So insert drum roll here. The winner for this week's New Start Monday cast on is, okay, add a little bit of suspense here. The yarn that I'm casting on tonight is the yellow. The yellow pulled ahead by a handful of votes at the end. So this is it. So yellow, a springtime colored hat, nice thick bulky yarn. It's going to have some cables and lace. So let's see, hi to everybody who's coming in here. I see we've got lots of people here in the chat. Haven't even looked at the chat yet. So Diane and Cindy and Amber and Jude, Alyssa, Sam, Mary, Kim. Hello, everybody. So if you're in the chat, say hi so I know that you're here. Oh, Jocelyn's here. Jocelyn, do you want to try chatting again Thursday night? So last Thursday, Jocelyn and I didn't get a chance to chat because that's the night that I fell, and I called her about, I don't know, what was it, Jocelyn, about 5 minutes before we were supposed to go live. I did a video call with her, and I'm like, Jocelyn, I'm waiting for an ambulance. We're not going to be able to podcast tonight. So if the Thursday works for you, Jocelyn, do you want to try it again Thursday night, and we can chat about our projects? So, which means, okay. Anyways, let's see here. So yellow. Let's talk about the hat. So I went through Ravelry this morning. When you don't have to go to work, you end up having a lot of time that you can go through Ravelry looking for potential projects to work on. And so I went through hats. So Fiber Friends are doing a one skein challenge. And I debated, do I want to do hats, mitts, cowls, a one skein shawl? I have some yarn for a one skein shawl. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to do two of them. And so I was kind of debating between mitts and a hat. And I thought, no, I'm going to do, I felt like a hat. I really felt like doing a hat. So what I came up with is a hat called the Milkweed hat. And it has lace and cables in it, which is a little funny because if you don't follow the Fiber Friends podcast, you won't know this, but somehow I had figured out that our challenge for the month of March was going to be lace. And when I mentioned that to Cheryl, she was just like, what? Lace? She's like, I don't want to knit lace. And I said, well, we must have talked about it. She's like, I don't remember. So I don't know if I dreamt up Cheryl and I having that conversation about lace. I just really wanted to do lace. I don't know. So Cheryl did a poll in the Fiber Friends group with a bunch of different suggestions that we had on the podcast, and lace was one of them, but lace did not win. So I thought, well, I'm going to still get to knit my lace. Here's the Milkweed hat. So see, it's got cables and lace in there. I just really, really think that's really pretty. I always like how the ribbing, where am I here? So I like how the ribbing just works its way into the cables. And I really, really like that one. So that is what I'm going to do with this yellow. I think it'll be really pretty. Just like the end of winter, early spring, like exactly now when we're getting a bunch of snow. Perfect time to wear a nice warm hat that has a bit of lace. So you're kind of like a transition hat. That's what we'll call it. That's what we'll call it. So I've purchased the pattern and I can't remember. Let me look here and see if I can tell you who the designer is. So it is charted and there's written instructions for people who don't like the charts. And it was October 2022. So just last fall. So it hasn't been out very long. And who is the designer? Kalura Hudson. I'll show you up here. And if you can, I'm not sure if that's backwards or not, or if you can read that. Anyways, it looks like a really fun hat. And the thought when I was looking at for hats, there was a bunch of fun ones came up, and I thought, maybe I should try to find one that doesn't have a lot of projects in Ravelry, right? Like one that maybe is a newer designer or somebody that people haven't purchased this pattern yet for whatever reason. So it's not letting me. Let me see if I can go back. I'll see what this one is. I'm not sure. I was looking at some that were okay. It's not going to let me show easily. So Anita must be cooking pasta. She is, what are you making? Chicken
pot pie stew.
It's going to be really yummy. It smells really, really yummy. Let's
my
see.
go-to lazy meal after work. So
Oh, well, it doesn't seem too lazy because you've been doing a lot of prep work and a lot of chopping. Oh, Liz says yum. I know it tastes or it smells really yummy. Can't wait to have some. Let's see. So anyway, so that's what the project's going to be. So I can't wait. I did pull out a needle here. One of the things you guys will be super proud of me. Should I even show this bag? Maybe I should. I brought I brought a bag full of needles with me. So my idea is that for tomorrow, when everybody here has gone to work and I'm here by myself, I have got needles to sort. And I have more needles to sort. And more needles to sort. And yeah, that's about it. So I've got a couple needles sizers here, and that is going to be my job. But I did go through and I have found a 16-inch needle ready to do the ribbing on this hat. I didn't come up with a 16-inch needle in a larger size to do the body of the hat, but I'm hopeful somewhere. I was going to say mess, but we're not going to say mess. In this large assortment of random needles, there will be the exact needle size that I'm going to need. I will have to, I don't think I'm going to have a little short cable, so I'll probably have to do magic loop. So that'll be fine. So this will get started. I'll probably cast this on later tonight, and that'll be a start. Brand new start. Be one more ball out of my stash, a ball to go towards the Fiber Friends Challenge. So I'll link the pattern. I'll do it in the Wildflower Wills Facebook group, and I'll also put it over in the Fiber Friends group. So depending on where you are on Facebook, if you are at all interested in knitting along with me, that would be a lot of fun. Asa would call it a mess. Asa would call it a mess, but I don't think Asa's here right now, so we're not going to call it a mess. Hi, Karen. Oh, thank you. Well, you know what?
To call it a mess?
No. Shh. Are you calling it a mess?
Yeah.
Okay, go back to cooking. It's all contained, and look at this, a Mary Maxim bag. I thought it's an organized mess.
Sorry.
Somewhat of an organized mess. It will be all organized once I get finished with it. So, Karen's asked, yes. Oh, Amber says thank you, Anita. Okay, you guys. Looks like a hot mess. Okay, so it is a mess. But I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so anyways, let's carry on with knitting. So I have, now that I am off work for a little while, I'm seeing the surgeon on Thursday. So we'll get a little bit of better idea if I have to have any more tests. There was some talk about having to get a CAT scan done on my knee. So we'll see if that has to be done or not. If I need to have surgery, how long I'll be off, and I can start physio all over again. Can't even believe that. But in the meantime, I am enjoying having a little bit of extra knitting time. Now, honestly, I haven't. Today's really been the first day I knit. I knit a little bit yesterday. Over the weekend, I just didn't really feel like doing too much knitting. I got a little bit done. Christine is asking, how do you organize your needles? Well, I'm going to take a lot of these are, okay, look, this is just an empty cord. Oh my goodness. Do you guys actually use super long cords like this, cables? This has got, how long is this? It's like, it's almost my arm span. So is this like a 60-inch cable? A lot of these are interchangeable needles that okay, makes it a lie, right? This is the fixed one. A lot of them are interchangeable that I just haven't taken the needle tip off the cable. So I'm going to sort through all those first. And I have two 2 needle cases here that will hold 4 sets of interchangeable needles. And these are pretty much, yeah, see, this is why I have a mess, is because there's nothing really in here. So that's where I'm going to start, is taking all those interchangeables off, sizing them, and then putting them in here, and then putting the cords in here as well. So that will get rid of a lot of those needles. And then honestly, the other ones, a lot of the interchange or the fixed needles, I think I will just like maybe put in Ziploc bags or something right now, until I find a better way. What I really need is another kind of needle organizer. It's probably what I'll have to end up getting. Stephen West shawls. Oh, and circular. Oh, okay. So Tammy says yes. So you like Stephen West shawls and the circular shawls. A 60-inch cable is just fine. Yes. For his size shawls, you probably would need that when you need that, all that super long length. I don't know. Actually, I think I probably ordered those quite a few years ago from Knit Picks to do Mobius knitting, where you need a super, super long cable because you double it. I think that's why I ended up with them, but I don't usually like knitting them just for like something like doing a hat on. That's just a way too much extra cord that I find extra fiddly. Oh, sorry, you guys. I'm wearing pajamas. Did I show you that in the screen? Sorry. Getting dressed into real pants doesn't happen when you have your leg is in a splint from your knee to your ankle. So you have to wear something that's stretchy and can fit over it. So sorry, I hope I wasn't flashing my pajamas. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, the long cables. So I bought those to do the Mobius with, but now that I am getting to, all my needles are either in that hot mess or on another project, I've had to resort to going up to my box and getting these super long cables that I don't really like knitting with, and I'm having to knit with them. But hopefully once I get it all sorted, I can get some of my favorite needles back. Sally, that's an excellent idea. Yes, long cords are good for blankets. Yes. So speaking of blankets, I did bring my blanket with me. Can I find it? So I brought my sweater. So I haven't knit any more on it, but I can show it to you just because. I think this is going to be a tomorrow's project. I grabbed a couple balls of yarn so I can do sleeves. And this is just waiting here. My stripy sweater. So this is going to be a project for this week as well. So let me, yeah, I brought that. And oh, how many projects do you usually take when you go someplace for a few days? It's always the question, isn't it? I brought a lot. My blanket, I might have made a little bit more progress on this. Elise says 2. I brought way more than 2. There we go. But I did make sure I've got a few extra balls. I think I was a little over thinking I was going to get way more done than I have. But there's a start. So there's another lacy block. This is my February block that I'm a little bit behind on. So I'm hoping to get this done. Maybe tomorrow? We'll see. We'll see. So anyways, I've got lots of knitting here with me. And I can show you a finish. I think last week's new start was the teal. You guys voted for the teal yarn, I think, over the peach to do the little baby bib. Because I was trying to do Sock Madness sock, the qualifying sock, and get some work done on the sweaters. So I think that's why I went with a small project so I could try and get it done while I was working on sweaters and socks. And anyways, I know I'm thinking about sock madness, and you guys, all I can think of now. Actually, one of the first thoughts when I broke my kneecap again was thinking, oh, if only this had happened a couple of days sooner, I could have had a couple of days off work and I could have got my socks finished for Sock Madness. Thinking that was just really bad timing to break my kneecap the day the qualifying round closed. Anyways, so yeah, so no Sock Madness socks for me, but I saw that Sock Madness, the first sock came out. When was that? Was that Saturday? And people have got a really, really good start on it. Sorry, you guys, I might have to try and adjust here. Anyways, Sam, I think so. You can be in charge. Our knitting club. Yeah, I've had a few. Okay, so anyways, I'm getting so no Sock Madness, but I'm getting excited watching people work on round one sock. Karen's got her sock well underway. I don't know about Natalie. Well, Natalie posted a picture and said she thought she was a little bit behind, but I think this sock looks like it's probably a much easier pattern than the qualifier was, maybe a little quicker knit. So hopefully she's caught up. And I know Wendy was doing it and Jen was doing it. There's a couple of other people. So I'm hoping that it's going really quick for you guys. Jen, Karen and I finished our socks today. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Good, good, good. So anyways, yes, so that's last week we voted for a small project. This was the teal yarn. You guys voted for teal as opposed to the peach, mostly because peach would get dirty faster than the teal for being a bib, which is very, very true. Very true. Now, Anita said that she actually would like a striped one with the teal and the peach. So that may happen. So this was the last week's yarn. We're not Handicrafter, and I think the colorway, yeah, just teal. Nothing too crazy. And this is what I had left over. And I have a finish, you guys. So I did a bib, and when I wanted to do a bib, I didn't have a pattern picked out. Look, oh, can you see it there? Sorry, I know the lighting in here is not the best, you guys. I didn't cart lights and things around with me. So anyways, can you see there's an owl on there? These guys are always sometimes tricky. Anyways, so there is a little owl with some little strings, and these are crocheted. There was an option to do I-cords, but I opted not to do that because I wanted to get it finished. So sorry, Anita. I went the quick and fast way.
You got it either way.
Hopefully not the cords.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the ties. So oh yes, Liz said you saw the owl. Amber says it looks great. You know what? This was really, really cute. And the pattern was great. It was a free pattern on Ravelry. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Dalton's getting a light for us. Let me see here. Ravelry. All I did on Ravelry was I just searched owl baby bib, and it was one of the first one. I think it was the first one to come up. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Who Loves Ya Baby? So the owl shows up way better on here than it does in the teal. So I think it's maybe the teal was maybe just a little too dark. So maybe I'll knit it again. This was only a day of knitting. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Oh, that's one. Oh, Sam, have you seen this one? I mean, Sam, we all know is like the dishcloth knitting queen. I was just going to see who the designer was on this one. Elaine Fitzpatrick. And I'm not sure when it was. Oh, April of 2010. So it's been around for a while. But this one was a really fun and really easy pattern to do. So Anita, if you like this, I can make more of them because it was really easy to do. And this one gave you the option of doing short rows. So just to get a little bit of rounded edge on the bib, you had the other option of just, I think they called it the traditional way. You could cast on, knit a couple of rows, and then cast on extra stitches on either side as you were going. And oh my goodness, we got more light. Light and food. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so look there. I think you can see the owl a little bit better there. So anyways, this was fun. So I opted to do the short row version because I thought it would make a little bit nicer rounded edge and easy peasy. So it's got seed stitch border all along here. And short rows, super easy in seed stitch. Oh my goodness. They're also very easy in garter stitch. It works the same way for both stitch patterns, is that you don't have to do any wraps and turns or anything. There's no picking up stitches because it just fills in where you turn. So super easy, short rows down here. And then it is written out, and there was also a chart. I did not knit the chart. I just did the knit 5, purl 2, knit 5, purl 1, blah, blah, blah. I just read that and it was easy enough and it worked. I only made a couple of mistakes, a couple of rows I had to pull back. And then up here, it does do a little bit of shoulder shaping. So basically up until here, it is basically a dishcloth. And then you do a little bit of decreasing on both sides. You get it down to 3 stitches, cast off in the center, pick up stitches over here and do your little edging. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Then you have an option of either just crocheting your ties or you could do I-cord. And I chose to just crochet them. Look at this. Who says I can never crochet? I say that. Well, I should stop because proof, I can crochet. But now mind you, I didn't really... Can I find what I had for my crochet hook? I didn't really have a crochet hook because I don't typically, well, I sometimes have one in my bag just because, but what I had to do the crochet was just this little tool that I'm not sure where I picked this up, or did somebody give it to me as a gift? So it is just 3 crochet little, I don't know, what do you call these, like little mini hooks or something? And I just have them in my little notions bag just for picking up drop stitches, that kind of thing. So this worked really great, and I just chained the ties. I knit the oh, look at, there's the owl. Isn't that so cute? And I picked an owl because Anita loves owls. So were you surprised to see an owl on it?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I like it though.
I know. I thought it was really
It's
cute.
really pretty.
It's lovely.
Did you see it, Dalton?
I did.
No,
So the pattern called for a 4mm needle, but because I knit so loose, I know I always have to go down a size. Last night, I kind of did a working gauge swatch, which means, well, I'll get to it. My working gauge swatch means that I basically just cast on the project and then checked my gauge as I was going. So I did most of this bottom border down here, and then it looked a little big, a little bit loose, and I was thinking, okay, if baby's wearing this and she spits up milk or something, is this going to go through and actually get her wet when this is supposed to be protecting her clothes? And it looked a little bit loose, and in the end I measured it, and it was supposed to be 8 inches wide, and I was at like 9 or more. I thought, okay, it's definitely a little bit too loose. Oh my god, I'm right on 8. So that was with, I had gone down to a 3.75 and I was getting like 9 inches. I pulled it out this morning and went with a 3.5mm, just a little bit smaller, and I'm right at 8 inches. And it definitely looks better than what I had last night. And so anyways, it was a really fun, quick little project. So this also would count for the Fiber Friends one skein challenge. What it took, what did I have? You saw my little ball. It took almost all of that 50-gram ball. When I was starting to do the little shoulder shaping up here, I started to worry. I was looking at the ball and I was like, oh, am I going to have enough? I wasn't sure how long the little ties were going to be, and I made them extra long. They said 12 to 14 inches or a little longer, so I made them a little longer. We'll see. Anyways, it was a fun, cute pattern. So I've saved it in my Ravelry because I probably will do it again. And I will try doing it maybe in a different color and see if the owl shows up a little bit better. So that is that. Yeah. Oh, Stitch Fixers, Diane says. I saw somebody said that they had them in Michael's. They picked them up. That's good. I might have got them at Michael's. Chances are I did. Oh, very cute. Oh, you can buy them at Michael's. Oh, Cindy, you've got them too? I get to borrow. Oh, Amber, you get to borrow them and give them back. I know. I'm looking forward to that, being a grandma. Oh, Audrey's working on a sleeve. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, thanks, Audrey. Very nice bib. I know. I think it's a really cute. Oh, for gauge swatch, Susie's saying, for sure, if you have 23 stitches and the pattern's called 32, would you try a different needle? Most definitely. Yes, 23. So, yes, you want it to be right on, even if it's a half a stitch out or even a quarter of a stitch, you want to go up or down, because that'll make a big difference. That can make like inches worth of difference in your finished circumference of your sweater. So yeah, definitely switch it out. Oh, Anne said she started a one skein cowl. Fantastic. Let's see. Oh, very handy for these little guys. I know I use these a lot and for all kinds of different things. And so it worked out really well because you know what? I'm not so sure. I don't think I don't see another crochet hook in here, which is odd because usually I do have random crochet hook, but maybe it's in this mess of needles, which is very true. Oh, Sam, you just sent a picture. Is this another dishcloth? Liz, you just use those crochet hooks, which is what and you know, actually, when I don't often use a crochet hook for picking up drop stitches. I just kind of use the tip of my other knitting needle. And oh, yeah, Sam did an owl. It's very similar, isn't it, to the one that I did on the bib? Did you guys see this one? I don't know if we put this on the Fiber Friends. That's Sam's owl dishcloth. That is very cute. Very cute. So really, now that I've done this little pattern, I could take any picture and do the same kind of shoulder shaping. I mean, it is, oh, I don't know. It's so cute. You guys all know I have to contain myself about the baby knits because they're so cute. So cute. So cute. So I have got something else that I'm going to show you just a little bit of. I think I did this on Saturday. I'll show you the progress on this project Thursday night. But I am working on the baby sweater for my challenge with Jocelyn, and out of this pink yarn, and it's just called Pink. This yarn, I'm not so sure. Has anybody used this? I really want to know what people think about this Craft Smart value. It feels very, very durable, very, very washable. It's not the softest. I'm wondering once things get washed. I know a lot of you have told me, a lot of like the Red Heart yarn, um, it feels a little better once it's washed. And so I'm hoping it'll soften a little bit, but it's not bad. But it'll definitely be a good workhorse yarn. Something good for a baby that you can wash and dry and wash and dry and wash and dry. And I'm sure it will last for many babies. Be able to be passed around for sure. So let's see. I'm going to take a peek at your comments. So what has everybody else been working on? Can you guys hear Bismarck? Anita and Dalton have gone into the other room now, and their dog is here, and he is whining because he's been left alone. Oh, Amber, you're working on fox mittens? Fantastic. Are these more for your kids or like your school kids or for you to wear when you're at work? Susie says, Amber, I think Anita needs penguin baby mitts. Oh my goodness. Those would be cute. Well, and I've taken your guys' advice thinking that, you know what, I need to start thinking about baby knits for the fall when she's going to be about 9 months old, as opposed to knitting more for right now because she's born the beginning of April. Spring should be here. So she's not going to be wearing knits for a whole lot of the summer. So I'm going to look at some bigger sweaters for the fall. And somebody had posted in the last Fiber Friends challenge for our sweater challenge. They had did a love note, and then, oh no, they had actually knit a baby love note. And I was like, what? I don't think I knew that there was a baby love note pattern. So I have to do that now. So I do need to take a look and see what the sizing goes up to. I'm sure there's probably like a 12-month size because that's maybe what I will work on next. So exciting. Okay, so babies. Oh, let's see here. Jocelyn says, tonight I'm hoping to finish my former, pocket cardigan. It's crochet. That would be good. A finish is always good. Nikki, how are you feeling? Is your whole family recovering from the flu? Sock madness and dishcloths and spinning. Okay, so Nikki, are you working on finishing balloon socks, or did you move on to round 1 sock? Hi, Deborah. Deborah's knitting chicken egg cozies for all the kids in my class at preschool. Oh my goodness. What a perfect little Easter gift. Oh, that'll be so fun. Oh, fox mitts, Amber, for your coworker and your kids. Nice. Liz, your roommate and I put together a DIY bathroom cabinet and you're exhausted. Oh my gosh. Did it actually give you good instructions? The last thing I put together, there was no words. And I guess that makes sense because depending on so many different languages, they just did pictures, but the pictures were very vague. Very vague. So I hope your DIY cabinet went better than what I was putting together because it was confusing. I threw the pictures away and just winged it. Let's see. Hi, Kim. You're working on socks with your Advent. Oh, 24 stripes, one a day. Just a few months late. That's okay. You can spread the holiday cheer all year long. That's fantastic. And plus, you'll have them ready for next fall or just wear them now. Either way, it's a win-win. Jocelyn says, I did see a pattern for a little person knit, but I won't unless you, Pinky swear you won't make it newborn 3-month. No, it'll be bigger. No, I'm going bigger now. I've got the little baby knits out of my system. I've done 2. I'm working on I've got 2 sweater. Okay, well, maybe 3, and then I'm done. There might be one more coming that Anita doesn't know about yet. But I know. And then after that, it'll be all bigger stuff. Adult mitts, Amber says, oh, I did for turtle. Oh, you did turtles and those were baby mitts? Those would be cute. Diane, casting on another cocoa knit sweater with my friend Dawn tonight. Oh, after the live, we just finished one last week. That is fantastic. I saw pictures of that, didn't I? Good stuff. Well, you know what? If you like it, like how it fits, then absolutely cast on another one, right? Just do a different color. Fantastic. Sam, you almost finished 34 dish class. Whoa. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alyssa, you're making Santa color fingerprints. Gloves then, right? That's fun. Paula, Tin Can Knits patterns go from baby to big. They do. They do. That's the one thing they're known for is their huge size range. And they've got everything you could possibly want. Yes, and tons of baby knits. You're right. What did I look at from there was something I looked at there. Now I can't remember. I have to go back and look. Oh, Nikki says round one socks. I'm a cheerleader, so no rush. That's good. You get the fun and no stress. Good. That's fun. Yeah, Sam, that's amazing. Jude is saying, oh, all the exam prep and no crafting until after consultation appointment next week. Well, you've got something to look forward to. Yeah, I know. Sometimes life gets in the way of our crafting ideas, doesn't it? All the exam prep and no sorry, I'm reading the same comment. Let me go to the next one. It took both of us, Liz says, to interpret the instructions. I know. It's crazy. Oh, hey Cheryl. Hey Cheryl. Love note, she says 0 to 6 months, 6 to 12, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 6 to 8. Oh my gosh, I can knit it her whole entire life. I can just see that. It'll be every year for her birthday, she'll get a new love note. How many do you think it'll take before she's like, seriously, enough? Different color every year. Okay, what size would I do though? Okay, so this is tricky. I want a 12-month or 1 year, 1 to 2 year, 6, I guess 6 to 12, maybe, right? We'll have to, I guess that's a 1 to 2 seems a little big when she's only 9 months. Yeah, 9 months. I guess we better do 6 to 12, right? I think so. I guess if you guys don't think so, I'm sure you'll let me know. I don't know. Anything bigger seems a little bit too big, doesn't it? Diane says it's actually different cocoa knit sweater, but you do love the one that you just finished. Well, there you go. See there again though, right? If you like how she writes her patterns and how she designs things and how she's the wording of them, then yeah, knit it. Oh, it's so fun. Post some pictures so we can all see. Oh, Pravina, hi Pravina. Casting on Musselburgh hat. Fantastic. That's always fun knit. Oh, Sam is saying good night. Sam, are you leaving or is Nikki leaving? Depends on baby's newborn size. You are right. And that's why I'm thinking that this little girl is going to be, well, you never know, right? I don't think she's going to be super big when she's born, but she may make up for it when she is here. Babies, as Amber saying, babies grow fast. Yeah, bigger. I know, exactly. I mean, she's definitely going to grow into it, or just knit them both, really. Why do we always have to debate? Just knit them both. Knit the smaller one, then knit the bigger one. Yes. 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 Baby will only be 6 months come October. That's right. And she could really start wearing it probably October for sure, maybe end of September. So 9 to 12 months. Yeah, you're right. Good. Thank you guys. I need people to bounce these ideas off. Need some feedback like, yes, I should, I not. What? Yeah. That's uh birth size should be considered. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And so I think 9 to 12. That's what I will do. Oh, bye Sam if you're heading out. Good luck with those dishcloths. Have fun Thursday night or Thursday afternoon without me. Kim says size depends on how big the baby is. My first baby was wearing 3T and and 12 months. Yeah, so yeah, we'll have to see come summertime, see how big she is, what size she's wearing, and all that kind of thing. And then um, we'll see. But I think Cheryl's right. I think 9 to 12 is probably the way to go. Probably the way to go. So excited. I'm very excited to do the baby love note, you guys. I'll have to see what color should I do? I think I should do it something, I don't know, not pink, not like I'm thinking maybe a light, maybe a like a light blue color or purple, dark purple. Hmm. Possibilities. Gonna have to think. I'm really, really excited for this one. Blue, teal. Oh yeah. Kim says purple. Um, Alyssa says blue and teal. Oh, Amber, go fast. Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh, Amber, I hadn't even thought that far ahead to Christmas. She's definitely going to need a Christmas sweater. Oh, if I started now, I could make matching sweaters. Grandma, mom, baby. That will never happen. But it sounds like a fantastic idea, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, we can have matching sweaters. That excites me too. Red is good. Yes. Red would be good. Pumpkin, Susie says. That's right. Dark purple. I mean, really any color, right? Mint green would be lovely. Turquoise. Yeah. You're right. Alyssa said I said that about socks. Oh my gosh, we could be totally decked out. Hats, sweaters, socks. All three of us matching. That would be a vision, wouldn't it? It would be a miracle if that ever actually happened. But I could start working on it. Could start working on it. Did I see somewhere here about a Christmas stocking? She's going to need a Christmas stocking. She is. I should ask Anita about that right now. I think all my knitting has now converted to baby knits. No, that's not true because I am already thinking about another sweater for me. So that is going to be fun. Red, Christmas colored love note. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it? Maybe I can knit all of us love notes in different colors, different festive colors. Oh my gosh, you guys, the possibilities are endless. Sparkle yarn, Jen says. Yeah, that would be pretty for Christmas, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Um, no, Sam, not yet, because I Lily, she doesn't work on Mondays, so I'll chat with her tomorrow. Love Notes Knit Up Quick, Nikki says, you could knit one for all of you by then. I think Anita would think I was totally off my rocker if I did that, but I still might do it anyways. Well, Eric, get his socks. I, I don't know. I think Eric, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to try to get Eric's socks done one night. I know poor Eric has just been pushed right out of the knitting picture here, hasn't he? A baby has like taken over. Maybe next year. Yeah, I'll have to try and get him done. A love note is super quick. You could get a okay. Diane's saying the same thing. A stocking is very big sock. Yes, you should start it soon. Okay, Sally, I thought you were going to be the other way. I thought you were going to say a stocking is a very big sock, so it will knit quick, is what I thought you were going to say. But no, you're saying start it. You're right. But I think I would do it in a worsted weight, I think. And yeah, knit it big, but it should knit quick. And you only have to do one. Only have to do one. That's what I like about Christmas stockings. Eric loves me for me. That's right. I don't think he's too worried about his sock. Hi, Alice. Eric and your Walter are in the same boats now. Walter's waiting for hand knits too, is he, Alice? Red, green, and white, one for each. I know. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I gotta write some of these ideas down so I don't forget them. And I need to start putting them in a calendar. Right? Maybe those could be some new start Mondays. And okay, love notes. A trio of love notes. Am I going to get tired of knitting them? People have knit more than one, haven't they? So I'm not going to get tired of doing three, am I? Because if I'm going to do this, I have to make sure I can carry on, or at least do. I guess maybe I could keep mine till the end. Do theirs first, so at least they would have matching sweaters. That would be cute. Okay. Oh, Diane says, send me the stuff and I'll finish Eric's socks and send them back. Okay, I refuse to do that, even though I probably should. I can finish my own son's socks. I can do that. I will do that. I would feel like a terrible mother if I outsourced his hand knit socks. Oh, Susan said, put them in your Ravelry queue. You're right. Maybe I should yeah, kind of update my Ravelry queue. Maybe I should be using Ravelry, yeah, using some of these things to my benefit here. You're right. Actually clear out everything in my queue and actually put in what I need to knit this year. Well, that's a good idea, Mary. Where is Daisy? Poor Daisy is home by herself. I'm gonna go see her in a couple of days. I mean, she's fine. Um, I just left her lots of food and water, and she'll be fine. She won't be happy, but she will be fine. So I'm gonna go see her on Wednesday. Oh, Cindy, you're on your third love note, so it's totally doable. Okay. Oh, it can be. Oh, so. Oh, Alyssa, what is that? It can be in the knitting in the round. Is that the Christmas stocking or the sweater? Okay. I'm feeling like this is doable. This is doable. You guys are such good um motivators. That's it. Oh, Diane says now you won't tire them. Okay. Oh, Eric socks. Okay, yeah. So no, I don't think so because it is a fairly quick knit, and because I really want to do them. And if I started them now, I could space them out, so it wouldn't be like I had to do them like one right after another. I could do one and then do a few other projects and then do another one because I have enough time if I get my act together and start doing it now. Okay. I think this might be a thing, you guys. All right, so you guys have given me lots to think about here. So I'm going to keep working. I'm going to really try to get a few more finishes done here. My sweater, I've got 2 sweaters on the go that I really want to get done because I do have another one that, that I want to get started. Okay, Amber is not buying my my enthusiasm, my attempt at being organized. Amber's known me for far too long. She's like famous last words. I know. Come, what will it be? It'll be November 15th, and all of a sudden we'll be back. Remember back when I broke my knee in March and we were talking about this great idea for Christmas sweaters? I'll be like, I know myself. I'll be like, I think I can still do it. I think I have time. And then I will literally hear all the eyes rolling and going, oh my gosh, here she goes again. Yeah, no, I will have to get that going. Oh, Sally asked about the baby bonnet. It hasn't got any more done than the last time I showed it to you, but I have it here because it's something else that I wanted to work on. But you know what? I actually think, okay, let me see if I can find it. Oh, Diane. This is the other Diane. Diane T. Right? I've got my, yes. I've got, I gave Anita your little baby hat and the little ballerina slippers. I showed them to her yesterday, and she is in absolute love with them. They're so soft. She loves them. So Anita has them, so they'll go here, and I'll leave them here and put them in the nursery. So they will be all set here when baby arrives. Baby bonnet. We can chat about this for a quick second. I started it. I've got it here. So this was out of the Patton's Grace, out of the clay. I think it was clay, wasn't it? Yes, clay. And I was going to knit this cute little bonnet. And then on the edges, on the sides, poke myself with the needle. On the sides, there was little lazy daisy stitch flowers that you embroidered on there. But I think I need to go down a needle size. So we're calling this a working gauge swatch. Like, look at, see, you can see through that. I think I'm going to go down a needle size and do this again. I mean, I don't have very much done, and it's going to be, it's a really, really quick knit. It's just, I have to get on it, but I think I'm going to go down a needle size because I'm just, every time I'm knitting a row, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to keep the wind out of her little ears, and I think the wind is just going to blow right through there. So, I know, Amber, I had thought about that. I thought, well, if this was more of a spring hat, you would want something a little lighter, but I think it's a little too loose. So I haven't got that much done on it, so I'm just going to restart because I brought that whole bag of needles. So whatever these are, oh yeah, this looks like too big, even looking at it. I don't know what I was thinking. This is probably a 4. Okay, I seriously have a mess here now beside me. I can't find anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to sort all of this out. So yeah, I'm gonna go down a needle size. Oh, these are nice ChiaoGoo needles though. So I'm gonna go down a needle size on these and this little cute hat, and I'll work on it. So it could be finished for next week because it's gonna be a really quick little knit. So that might be it for baby stuff for a little while. I may do some adult size stuff for a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Oh, your D&D group has another knitter. Oh, that's good. Alyssa, that's good. So now you can, do you guys knit while you're gaming then? Oh, so cool. Oh, now to get human groups. There you go. I said finish. I know. Did I say finish? That word just came out unexpectedly. Well, I'm feeling because I really have no excuse, you guys. If I don't get things finished in these next few weeks, there is like literally no hope for me. I don't have to work right now. I do have a few doctor's appointments, and eventually I will have some physio to do. I'm hoping I can get back in the pool as soon as possible. Like one of my first questions to ask the surgeon is when he will let me go into the pool because I did that the last 2 times and it's been amazing to get the leg working. And well, you guys all know, like in water you're just so weightless, so it's there's no pain to it. So I'm hoping that he'll give me a time frame I can start thinking about getting on the mend again because I've got a baby that I need to like walk and take for stroller walks and all kinds of things, right? So I got to get on the mend because I got to switch into grandma mode here very, very quickly. The F word, Liz says, I know that should just never pop out of my mouth, but I'm hoping, right? I said the last few years I've been saying this is the year I'm going to be a finisher. Well, maybe this is the year. This is the year it's going to happen. Water is great for getting knees back into shape. It is. It really, really is. Oh, I second that. That's what I did. Oh, your bad ankles. Plus, it was summer and I couldn't drive. Rides were hard to get. Yeah. The bonnet will make a great waiting room project. You're right. And I know I've kind of been thinking about that. What I will knit in the waiting room. Will it be another little sweater? Will I work on a blanket? Will I work on the baby love note? So many possibilities. So many possibilities. Baby love note it could be an option. And he just got the baby's bag all packed with her mother-in-law had somebody make her crochet a couple of blankets. So Anita's got one of those put in the bag because, we're hoping that this baby's going to be born in spring, but it is so snowy and cold right now. I said, yeah, you better take like a big heavy blanket because you never know. She could be coming home in a snowstorm. It could be sunny and like daffodils blooming, or it could be snowing. So she's got a beautiful hand crocheted blanket um, in her hospital bag for the baby. So that'll be lovely. Keep her nice and cozy with a hand. Well, not a hand crochet, not a hand knit, but close enough. Yeah, yes. Anita and Dalton have a Newfoundland, and he is. I think he's not happy that he's been left alone. Oh, Nikki, yeah, you're looking into swimming for Marvel once a week. That'll be great for her. Yeah. Oh, I do have to return to adult knits. I know. I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to knit for myself. I just can't knit baby, toddler children for like forever and ever, can I? I'll just have to weave them in every once in a while. Yeah, so you're right. I will have to start thinking about a waiting room project. So, anyways, all right, guys. Well, thank you for coming and joining me tonight. It's good to kind of, at least this is a little bit of a routine for me since everything else is like totally out of routine. And voting for the yellow, I have to say, I'm really super excited that this was the winning yarn. So I will have to do some gauge swatching and see what kind of needle I'm going to use for this. But I'm excited. Cables and lace, I think it's going to be fun. A quick project to make some progress on. I'm not going to say the F word, but wouldn't that be fun for it to not need any more progress next Monday? How's that for getting around the F word? So we'll see. So thanks for voting for everything, you guys. It was lots of fun keeping tabs on what everybody was voting for today. So have a great knitting week. So I think Jocelyn, are we on for Thursday night? 7:30, so half an hour earlier than tonight. And Jocelyn and I will catch up with what we should have chatted to you about last Thursday. And oh, thanks, Susie. Yes, good luck with my appointment. I know, you guys. This will be, do I need surgery? Do I not? I don't think I do. So I don't think so. I think it'll all be good news. So, oh, thanks, Liz. Yes, I would take something simple to delivery. I know I may not be able to concentrate. I know, but I'm probably still going to be on crutches, so it's not like I'm going to be able to pace or go anywhere. I will get delivered there by somebody. I will be sitting in a chair, unable to go anywhere really. So, yeah, I'll have to have a really fun, interesting knit. I'm just going to show you before we head out. Anita's made. Look at this. It looks so good. And biscuits. Oh my gosh. I know. This girl's going to spoil me. I may not want to go home. All right. Thanks, Alice. Yes, have a better week. Well, fingers crossed because I'm not doing too much. So should be a better week for sure. Lots of knitting is in the plans. All right, be prepared for the worst, and that's right. So be prepared for the worst. Well, I mean, I've been that route before. So if there's surgery involved, yeah, what do you do? So I just hopefully I want to be able to walk after all this. So however that's going to make it happen, I will do whatever I need to. So everybody, thank you so much for joining in tonight. Have a great knitting week. I will see you Thursday night with Jocelyn, and I will be back here Monday night with some updates on the hat and maybe some of the other projects along the way. I'm not sure where I will be next Monday, if I will be back home. I will still be here, maybe at my parents'. I'm not sure. But wherever I am, I will just bring my laptop with me and we can chat wherever I am. So have a fantastic week, everybody. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy crafting, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.